Got a bunch of these Morning Dawn Helgramites coming out here recently. I think this is probably my favorite color that I've made in a long time. Caught a lot of fish on it this past year. We got a video using these, making these on our channel. You guys check it out. You definitely need to try this color out. No matter what you're fishing, this color has been great. But we're back here in the bait shop today. We got a video for you guys today showing you guys some baits, making them step for step. Not done one of these in a while where we're starting from the very beginning with new plastic and making some colors. Today we're going to fill out a custom order. We had somebody request us to make some purple and chartreuse baits. We got two different colors. The first color we're going to do is a two-color bait, laminate bait, and it's going to be one side like a June bug-ish, purplish kind of color with some green and black flake, and then the other side of it's going to be like a really bold chartreuse. So that's going to be a pretty cool looking laminate colored bait in the Helgramite. We're going to do that, both of them in the Helgramite. We might do a little bit in some other baits, but those are what we're going to start out with because that's what the custom order's for. And then the second color is going to be a solid color, and this one's going to be something we've only done maybe one other time, and we're not going to use any colorant. It's going to be a clear bait, but we're going to use so much flake that you can't really tell that it's not got coloring in it, and we're going to use purple and chartreuse flake. So hopefully that's going to turn out pretty good. We'll get the plastic heated up and we're going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, today we're going to do the Helgramite in both of these colors. This is what he's requesting us to do it in. We got our first Helgramite that we came out with, and it's a 3-inch Helgramite. We got two of these 6-cavity molds, and this Helgramite's probably been our most popular seller that we've had since we started making these and selling them. And then our other mold that we're using is the 16-cavity, 8 on each side. We got two of these molds right here, and this is our custom design mold that we actually designed. We drew it up and had a guy make it for us. It's got our JBC in the mold, so all the baits have JBC on it, which is our company letters. If any of you guys want to put in a custom order with us, there's definitely ways to get in contact with us through YouTube. I think my email is on there, and also you can DM us on Instagram. And a lot of my YouTube videos, I actually make these videos showing you guys how to make them as we do it, so your baits can be featured in one of these videos. But hopefully these videos will kind of help you guys if you're making these yourself at home. You can kind of see them made before you make them and see if you like them, so you don't waste your time making a color or bait that you don't like. I actually found some of the baits that the first time we did a no color and all flake bait, and we did this in the Helgramite, and it's just straight green and orange flake. So you guys can see that. It's just so much flake that you can't really tell that it's actually clear. You can kind of tell in the legs, but not a whole lot. So hopefully that'll turn out pretty cool today with the purple and chartreuse. We've not done one with those colors, so hopefully that'll turn out pretty good. I'm also wanting to do more two-color baits on the channel. I know the past couple of videos I've tried to do one two-color bait and one solid color bait. So y'all let me know if you got any two-color baits you want us to make. A couple that I really like the best is that Morning Dawn color. I like green pumpkin orange. I think we made a watermelon purple at one point, and that was really cool looking. So there's a lot of cool things you can do with two-color baits instead of the plain old solid colors like we do a lot of. Okay, so I showed him these Ned rigs that we made on a couple of videos ago, I think. It's like this, we called this grape color on the channel, and it was like a chameleon dye with black grape added, and he said this would be good for the purple side. So I think we're going to try to do that same thing, but then we're going to do the same flake as June bug has, so it's more of a June buggy kind of color. So we're starting out with 40 drops per cup of chameleon dye in Lure Works color. All right, there we go. We ended up with about 20 drops per cup of the black grape, and that's looking about as purple as it gets. So now we're gonna go ahead and add our flake. So we're gonna do black and green flake because it's gonna be, he said, more like a June bug kind of color with the flake. So we're gonna add in about a scoop of large green flake from Lure Works, 0.035 square green flake. We're also going to add in a scoop of some black flake. right, next for our other side, we've got the Chartreuse 108 color from Blueworks. Start out with about 40 drops per cup. All right, I think I'm gonna add just a little bit of white pearl to this. And what that's gonna do is just make it a little bit less transparent, as you see on the knife. So whenever it's in like the legs of the hellgrammite, then it won't be like super clear. So I got like half a scoop there. It's also gonna give it like a pearl look to it, so that will look pretty cool as well. Okay, I went ahead and added about 20 drops per cup of white because the pearl didn't do as much as I thought. So I think we're just gonna run with what we have. I think it's still gonna look pretty good, even if it is just a little bit transparent. But let's go ahead and see what it looks like. I really think this is a really cool color combination we got here. I'm not sure if I've done these two colors together before, but looks like it's gonna turn out pretty good just by the color of what they look like in the cup. I think the Chartreuse is really bold Chartreuse, which is what he was saying he wanted. For our next color, we got our clear plastic all heated up, straight clear, and we're gonna do our purple and Chartreuse flake, both of them from Blueworks. Chartreuse 0.035. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of it in there. And this time I've got my half a teaspoon. Got some flake. We're gonna get about a couple scoops of it. This is gonna take a lot more flake than what we usually do. But this is 3 cups of plastic, maybe just a little bit more, 3 cups. Then we're gonna do our purple. And we're probably gonna need more flake than this, but we'll start out with 2 scoops each. About to run out of purple. And added another half a teaspoon of each color. So I got half a teaspoon of flake per cup, or I guess a full teaspoon of flake per cup. But yeah, there we go. I think we're gonna go ahead and run with that. It's quite a bit of flake. Pretty cool looking color, honestly. But let's go ahead and get our other color out first so we can clear out the molds before we inject this one in. Got the South Fork hellgrammite. This is the first hellgrammite that we came out with in the purple Chartreuse color. Check it out. That Chartreuse definitely popped like we were wanting. Got some purple just up here on the end. But there we go. There's our Chartreuse side. And for our custom designed hellgrammite, honestly, it's not as purple as I was expecting, but It honestly looks really realistic, to be honest, just the way it looks on this side. I think that looks really cool, to be honest. But yeah, check out the Chartreuse side. Definitely more bold than I thought it would be. But yeah, the purple doesn't stand out as much. We'll definitely have to talk with the client and see if he likes this or not. We might have to make some more purple than this, but anyway, it turned out pretty cool looking. Definitely looks a lot more purple in the cup than it is now. I think it's just that chameleon dye color. That's how it is. Probably should have used more, maybe a June bug purple to make it more dark, or maybe some more black grape would have helped. But we might have to end up making some more that's more purple, but we'll see about that. Still think this looks like a really cool color. I'll definitely be using some extras if we got some extras. But yeah. Ready for our no colorant flake only purple Chartreuse in the 3-inch Huggermite. Check that out. That looks really cool. Is this like the Mardi Gras colors, kind of? Looks like that. Maybe we're missing a little bit of green. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think we just had the right amount of flake in there. It honestly changes the color when you put all that flake in there. It looks like it's like a greenish in the flake, or in the clear part. Try to get it to focus. But yeah, looks pretty cool. And last up in the Elkhorn Huggermite, our newer design. I think the back side of these messed up, but we'll at least get the front ones good, I think. But yeah, check it out. Very flashy. Definitely looks cool to my eye. Hopefully it'll look cool to the fish's eyes. But yeah, very flashy, very bright. Looks pretty cool in the Elkhorn Huggermite. I think this one will probably be my favorite for today. The 2-colored bait in the Elkhorn Huggermite. I do think the purple probably wasn't purple enough. I will talk with the client though. We all make mistakes. I probably should have, instead of just filling up all the molds at once, I probably should have filled up a trial run and done like maybe like a few Huggermites, just one of these, and seen what it looked like. But with 2-color baits, the thing is you can't really melt them back down. I mean, you could probably try to cut it, but it would just take a lot of time to try to cut the colors apart from each other, so it's pretty impossible to do that. But it'll be all right. I think this color is still something I really like and I'll be using myself, or I'll probably still put these on the website if he's wanting a little bit more purple. And I'll let you guys see if I try to do it again and make it more purple. I'll kind of drop a picture here for you guys to see. But yeah, that's what happens with these custom orders. You're just making new colors. You might not have it as purple, or it's not going to be exactly what you think of the first time around, and then you got to go back and kind of make it more of what the client wants. So just think of that whenever you're making these. You want to do just a little bit at a time instead of starting out filling up the entire molds that you have. But still, I think the colors turned out really cool today. I really like doing these 2-color baits more often now. And if you guys have any ideas of some more complex 2-color baits we can do, then definitely drop them in the comments. And maybe some more ideas for some clear and flake only baits. Again, I've only done that twice now. We've done some green and orange flake, and then today's purple Chartreuse flake only. I think that was a really cool color and very bright, very flashy, but maybe it'll work for fish. We'll see here in the future, I'm sure. But we'll also shout out Bassin with Big Malone. He's the guy that ordered these baits today. But yeah, I'll drop his channel down in the comments. He's been a customer of ours for for as long as I can remember since we've been started making baits. So y'all go check out his channel. He's got some pretty cool fishing videos y'all can see. But y'all let us know if this video helped you today, and check out all of our other videos. We got tons of videos for you guys to see if you want to learn how to make baits yourself. Tips and then colors, different colors you can make. And we also have a YouTube channel with fishing and hunting, and I'll drop that down below as well. But all these baits are on jollybaitcompany.com. Y'all check out our lures if you want to try them out yourself. But we'll see you guys on the next one.